Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will create a project for bank account management system in Qt framework using C++ programming language. So this is Qt framework interface and here I have to create a project. So for this purpose, I will choose this new or plus button. So click it and after it, I will choose Qt widget application option and now I will decrease size of this window and now you can see that these two buttons are available here in the bottom. So I will choose this choose button and after it I have to declare a name for my project. So here I will give a name to my project account. Okay, and this is by default path where your project will be saved. So you can change this path by choosing this browse button, but I will go along with this by default. Okay, so I will press next button and now I can choose some build system options. So I will go along with this qmake, but you can work with cmake and qbs. And then I will press next button again and now this is class information. Like first of all, this is class name, that is main window, this is our class. And after it, uh, name of base class is q main window, this is class that is provided by Qt framework. So this main window class will inherit from this Q main window class. And after it, this is our header file main window.h. In this file, we will declare some functions, and after it this is our main window.cpp where we will write our C++ code. And after it, here this checkbox is clicked to generate a form. Okay, and after it this is main window.ui to create user interface window. And next I will press this next button and now I can choose any language to translate my file. These languages are provided here, but I will select none option, that is by default. And after it, I will press next button. Now I have to click in any checkbox to select a kit for our project. This kit will include a compiler to compile our project. So I will choose this option, that is Mint GW for 64-bit. And after it, I will press next button. Now our project is created successfully. So we will press this finish button. And after this is our uh, main.cpp file, but first of all we will create a user interface. So I will open this forms. So I will go inside this main window.ui to create user interface window. And now I will increase size of this window. And after it, now I have to declare or use a title for my project. So here I will search label. So this is label widget. So I will drag it into this window and now I will increase size of this widget. Now I have to change this text value. Now I will enter bank account management system. Okay, so this is title bank account management system. And now I want to increase size of this text. So here I will select this widget and then I will press right button. Now I will choose this option, change style sheet. And after it I will use this widget name as a selector. So widget name is q label. This will be used as a selector to change text style or font style. So here I will use font size property to change size of text value. So here I will set it at 20 px and then I have to use semicolon. And now I will press apply button and then OK button. Now you can see that text value of our label widget is increased, and this is 20 px. Now I will change position of this title, and I will set it here. OK. Then I will choose this label widget again. So here I will change text value of this widget. So here I will type enter username. So here I have to get username from user, and I want to use here a colon. Now I will increase size of this text value. So I have selected this widget, and now I will press right button, and then I will select this change style sheet option, and here I will use again as a selector name of widget. So Q label, and then I will use pair of uh, curly braces as a body, and then I will choose font size property, and then I will set 15 px or size of this widget or text value of this widget. So apply and OK. Now I will copy this widget, and then I will paste it on next line. So I will change its value. Here I will type enter password. OK, enter password, and after it colon, and now I will set position of this widget here, and after it I will copy it again, and then I will paste it on next line. Now I will change its position. Now here I will type enter amount. OK, so we will get amount from user, enter amount, sorry, spelling mistake, and then colon. Now I have to use line edit widget to get users input. So here I will search line edit widget. So this is line edit widget. I will drag it into a window. So I will set its position, and now I will increase size of this widget, and after it I will set size of text that will be input in this line edit widget. So here I will select change style sheet, and here I will use name of this widget as a selector, that is line edit. OK, then body, and here I will choose font size property, and I will set the size of text at 15 px, and then I will apply it, and then I will press OK, and now I will copy this widget, and then I will paste it on next line, and I will set position of this widget. Now I will paste it again. So now I will again set position of this widget, and now I have to use two buttons, one for OK and other for exit or close the window. So here I will uh, drag this push button widget into this window, and now I will change text value. So here I will press sorry, type OK, and now I want to increase size of this widget. So here I will use name of this widget as a selector, that is push button, and after it I will set its text value by choosing font size property, and then I will set 15 px. So I will apply this and press OK. So now you can see that text value is increased, and now I will copy this widget, and then I will paste it next, and then I will change text value of this widget, and here I will type exit. OK, so this is exit button, and this is OK button, and these are our three line edit widgets. and these are our labels to guide our user that which value he have to input in these values, widgets. And now I have to make functional these buttons, so I will select this first OK button, and then I will press right button from my mouse, and I will choose this go to slot option, and here I will choose this method, okay, that is clicked, and then I will press OK because I want to perform a action by pressing this button, that is OK button. And now you can see that this function is added in our CPP file. So this is function and it is declared in main window dot h. So here you can see in main window dot h file, this is private slots, and here you can see this is our function on push button clicked. I can change name of this function. So here I will type button. Okay, and now I have to change name of this function in this main window dot cpp, and this is button no. Okay, so next, I want to explain everything that is provided by default in this file. So this is our header file main window dot h, and this is our header file ui main window dot h to use user interface elements. Okay, and then this is our constructor of main window class, and this main window class inherits from q main window class that is provided by qt framework. And after it, we are initializing this, and after it we are initializing ui member variable with this instance. Okay, and after it we are initializing user interface elements, and after it this is our destructor, and this is our function that will work on pushing or pressing our OK button. Okay, so I have to connect my push button with this function. Okay, so here I have to use connect function, connect, and here I have to use name of object or user interface element that will act or perform a action. So this is user interface element, so I have to use ui and arrow, and after it name of button. So button name was push button, and I will select it from given options. Now what action it will perform, that is uh, that it will send or fire a signal. Okay, so here I have to use signal keyword, and after it I have to define name of method, and method is clicked. Okay, so this is a signal that will be fired when push button will be clicked. Okay, so here I have to connect this signal with the slot. So here I will use this pointer, and after it I will define here slot keyword, and here I have to define name of slot or function that will be performed when push button will be pressed. So this is our button that will be used as a slot, and after it I will use a semicolon in the last of statement. So I can use this function button function. Okay, so here first of all I have to register a username and password of that username, and I have to save some balance of that user. So here I will create or declare a variable q string, and then name of user. So here I will use name, and then I will assign a name to this name variable. So I can use ABC as a name of user, and then semicolon and the last of this statement. And after it, I have to uh, set a password for user. So here I will use qstring, that will be type of this variable, and here I will use pw, I mean password, and then I will assign a string or password to this pw variable. So this is abc123. Okay, so this is password. You can use any other password, but I am using this password, but you can change it according to your desires. And after it, I have to get value. Sorry, first of getting value, I have to set a balance or save a balance for user. So here I will use q string, and I can use int uh, data type, and then I will declare a balance variable, and then I will assign some value to this balance variable. So this is a mistake of spelling. So balance, okay, and after it I will assign a value like 5000. Okay, and after it I have to get value from user. So first of all, I have to get username. So here I will use q string, and then I have to declare name of variable. So here I will use uname as a variable name, and then I have to get value from user. So we have to use a user interface element. So here I will use UI and then arrow, and after it name of this user interface element or widget, and that is line edit 1. So this is line edit, and after it I have to define type of that value, that is text. Okay, because I have to get value in form of text. And next I will get password from user. So here I will use this qstring as a type of variable, and here I will use user pw, I mean user password, and then we will get password using this widget, that is line edit 2. And here I have to define again a type of value, that is text in our case, and after it I have to get amount. Okay, so I will get amount uh, q string, and then user amount. Okay, and then I have to get using user interface element, that is line edit 3, and after it I have to define value, that is text. Okay, so here I will select from given options. Now in this situation I am getting three values. First is username, second is user password, and last is user amount. Okay, now I have to compare username with this saved username, and after it I have to compare this user password with this saved user password, and then I have to check that saved balance is less than or equal to entered balance of user. So for this I have to use if condition. So here I will use if, and now I have to set uh, first condition that our username should be matched with saved username. Okay, so here I have to use uname variable, and it should be compared with name variable. Okay, and after it I have to set second condition, that should be comparison of user password and saved password. Okay, so here I will use u pw double equal sign and pw. Okay, so in this if condition, first of all, in first condition we are trying to match user entered name and saved name of user. Okay, if this condition is true, and then second condition will check that user password that user will enter in line edit 2 that should match with saved password. Okay, so after it I have to use body of this if condition. Now I have to set a second condition that will check that available balance is less greater than or equal to user entered balance. Okay, so here I have to use if condition again, and this existing if condition, so this will nested if condition. Now I have to set condition that balance, so this balance and this amount, okay, should be match. So here I will set use balance variable, and it should greater than or equal to user entered amount. Okay, u amount. So if these three conditions are successful, so we will display a message that your transaction was successful. So here I will go inside this nested if condition, and here I will use queue message box. So first of all I have to include that queue message box using sharp include, and after it queue message box. So here I will select it. Now I can use queue message box. Okay, so in the body of nested if condition I have to use this queue message box, and after it I have to define a type of this queue message box, that is information, and after it I will use this pointer in parentheses, and after it I have to set a title for this queue message box, that um, success box, okay, or success message. So here I will use this name success message, and after it I will display a string. So here I will type user, and after it I will use colon, and then I have to display name of user. So here I will concatenate this variable with string. So name of variable can this name, and it also can this u name. Okay, so you can use any one of these two variables. So here I can use this u name variable. Okay, and then I will concatenate it. Now I want to display next information on next line. So here I will use backslash and n, and now I will go to next line to make this code clear and easy to understand. But you can do all this process in same line. Okay, now I will type another string that uh, successfully, or I can type any other message that amount. So first we will display name of user, and after it we will display total amount. So here I will concatenate name of this u amount. Okay, u amount. Okay, now you cannot use this balance because you have to get value from user, and it can less than 5,000, it can 1,000, it can 2,000. So you have to use here this u amount variable. Okay, so here I will use u amount. Okay, now I will use here semicolon. So this is in case that our password and username is correct and available balance is greater than or equal to amount or saved amount. Okay, so after it I have to display an error box. So if username or password is incorrect, so here I will use else, and this is outside this outer if condition, and in the parenthesis sorry body of this else I will display error box. So I can copy this queue message box, and then I will paste it here, and now I will set its position, and now I have to remove these values or string, and I will also modify this title, so this will error box, error message. Okay, and after it I will use comma here, and I have to use comma here too. Okay, and now I will go on next line, and here I will display a error message that password or username is invalid. So here I can type invalid username or password. Okay, so this message will be displayed if username or password is incorrect. Okay, but if our balance is less than uh, user entered amount, so we will display error message again. So here I will use else. This is inside this outer if condition. Okay, and it is outside of this nested if condition. So here I will use else, and in the body of this else I will copy this queue message box, and after it I will paste it here. And now I want to set position of this statement, and here I will type that low balance. Okay, low balance. Okay, this message will be displayed if entered amount is greater than existing amount. Okay, so here I will display this message. So I want to check all code. So yes, we have a logical error here because we have to match with integer type variable. So this user amount variable or value should in form of integer. Okay, so here I will convert this user amount into int. So here I will declare a variable with type of int. So here I will use name of variable u amount underscore int. Okay, you can use any other name, and here I have to convert this value into int. So here I will use name of variable, that is u amount with type string, and now I will convert it to string. Okay, sorry, to int, and after it I will use semicolon. Now I have to use this variable to compare. Okay, so I will copy this, and I will paste, I will replace, and okay, now I want to explain all this process. This is our button function, and inside this function we have declared password, username, and available amount. Okay, and after it we are getting username from user using line edit widget. Okay, and after it we are getting user password, and after it we are getting user amount, and after it we are converting this user amount into integer value. Okay, and after it we are using a condition that if user entered name is equal to saved name. Okay, and after it second condition is that user entered password should match with saved password. Okay, if this is successful, so this internal code will work. Otherwise this error message will be displayed that invalid username or password. Okay, but if username and password both are correct, then this condition will perform its action. So this will check that available balance in user account should greater than or equal to user entered amount. Okay, if this action is successful, then this message will display that title is a success message, and after it username will be displayed, and after it amount will be displayed. Okay, but if entered balance is greater than available amount, then this error message will be displayed with value low balance. Okay, so this was all process. Now I want to execute my project by pressing run button, and now I have to wait for a few moments. So I am waiting, and after compiling all this process, our project will run, but we have uh, any error, and this is spelling error, our spelling mistake on this okay line u amount. Okay, so this was our error u amount and u amount. Okay, now I will execute my project again, and after it, if we have no any other error, then our project should execute successfully. So here we can see that our project was run successfully. Now I have to enter username. So username was abc and password was abc123, and I will enter amount 2000. Okay, then I will press OK. Now you can see user is abc and amount is 2000. Okay, now I want to display remaining balance too. So here I will perform a other action in this inside this nested if condition. So here I will update this variable or value, that is balance. So here I will use this balance, and after it I want to update it. So I will use it again, or I can do this process like this: balance minus equal, and then u amount u amount int. Okay, so in this process we are trying to minus user entered amount from saved amount. Okay, then we will display this uh, remaining balance here using this queue message box. And now I have to convert this remaining balance into string, because if we are using variable, any variable in queue message box, so its type should be string. So here I will change its type. So here I will define queue string, and after it I will declare a variable, and variable is balance string. Okay, and after it I will convert this balance into string, because this balance is with type int. So here I will use q string and then scope operator, and after it type of previous variable, that is number, and after it name of variable, that is balance. Okay, now I will use semicolon. Now I will use this variable to display remaining balance. So I will copy it, and now I will display this information on next line. So here I will type a string that remaining balance, and after it I will use colon, and now I will use plus sign to concatenate variable with the string, and then I will paste this variable here, and now you can see here I should use a colon, and now I will execute my project. So I have pressed run button. Now after a few minutes we will able to test our project, and now you can see that this is our user interface window, and in this window I have to enter first of all username abc, and then password I will enter abc123, and now I will enter amount. So amount should to 2000, and now I will press OK button. Now you can see username is abc, amount entered amount is 2000 and remaining balance is 3000 because our saved and available balance was 5000 and now our user want to withdraw this 2000, so remaining balance is 3000. Okay, now I will press OK. Now we have to test that what will happen if we will enter incorrect username or password. Okay, now I will enter incorrect username. Now you can see invalid username or password. Okay, now I will enter incorrect password. Then you can see this error message again, invalid username or password. Now I will enter correct username and password, but I will enter uh, amount greater than 5000. So here I will enter 6000 and then I will press OK button. Now you can see this error message that low balance. Okay, so this project was about how a bank account management system works. I hope this video will helpful and easy to understand for you. If you like this video, please share with your friends and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.